Well, 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 folks. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. The almighty championship. The almighty Shiva. The almighty vinegar stroke. We're here, people. It's fucking championship weekend, bitches. It's time to get up. It's time to get that shit going. It's time to get the popcorn ready. Get the Coca-Cola filled. Fill it up with a fucking full bottle of vodka. And get ready because this week's going to be stressful. If semis wasn't stressful enough, this shit's going to get the blood boiling. And really, there's only like 4 people this week that this shit even matters for. I mean, there's a couple of us stranglers in the Sacco race that are still, and around. But this is fucking championship football. This is what we play for. But there's only 2 people. Let's just get into this shit real quick. There's only one winner. You sit here, we fucking complain and bitch and moan all freaking year long. But only one person can come home a winner. Only one person gets to bring the bacon home to mama. And it can only be 2 names. And that's Logan or CJ. Only one of those motherfuckers gonna take that shit home. But, let's save that shit for the end. Let's get into a little bit of the fun. You know what I'm talking about? Let's do a little recap of last week. We had Eli going against Logan. That shit was real tight. I'm talking tight. Once Alshon Jeffrey and Lamar Miller got that scoodle bop, you know what I'm talking about? But then Logan just said, you know what? I ain't got a front. Devonta Freeman, fucking working. Zeke Elliott, working. Logo throws up a mean 130. The guy is putting up some points. And then we had the fucking 2 crybabiest sons of bitches I've ever seen in my life, CJ versus Ryan. And that shit came down to Monday Night Football. It was the kicker for CJ going against the running back, the receiver, and the tight end in the Monday night matchup. He had like a 20-point cover to come back and make it. But, you know what? Sometimes your kicker comes in the clutch. Sometimes he doesn't. He scared CJ for a minute. Got a -3 on a missed extra point. Ryan was sitting there, sending shit on these text messages. And, you know what? It's a tough season. Really. Both these teams kind of deserve to be there. And CJ got the cake on this one. He got to go to the championship match. I know Ryan's disappointed. I know he wanted to be there, make an all-brown bowl. But we don't always get what we want. You know what I'm talking about? So, in the third place matchup, we're going to have Eli versus Ryan. One of those guys is going to get their money back. The matchups are looking like they're going to be in Eli's favor. Really, all across the board. I don't see one hard matchup for Ryan. He's got a couple tough matchups. Man, I'm not even going to go through all this shit. Give me Eli to take third place, get his money back. That's pretty quick. And then, we got the Sacco magic. That shit's been tight. I'm talking about week 1, Mike took a shit. I mean, he didn't even, Lev Bell, Steven could have benched his entire team except for Lev Bell and would have beat Mike. Do you fucking comprehend that? And then in week 2, Chris comes back and does the same shit. We're talking about a fucking who wants it the least. Woo! These cocksuckers. Alright, so Mike drops 47.9 in week 1 of Sacco. Chris puts up a 48 in week 2 of Sacco. Both these motherfuckers are trying to lose this game and get kicked out of the league. I don't know. Maybe we should kick them fucking both out, by the way they've been playing. But this is what the Sacco looks like right now. You got Chris as the front runner. Mike has got a 20 or 19.5 point cushion. Sean, not too far ahead. He's got a 28 point cushion. Myself, I got a 39.5 point. Adam's 50, and then I think after me, those guys are kind of safe. I don't think I'm necessarily out of it. Because if I put up a freaking 40 this week, it could get ugly. And although my team has been fairly consistent in the 80s almost every game, shit fucking happens. And nobody's safe from nothing. So this week's going to determine. We got Mike and Chris. You know, someone's got to lose. And someone's got to be sticker bitch. Someone's got to be beer bitch. Someone's got to eat that dick all night long. But maybe two people can do it. We'll see. What if they fucking tie? Dude, if y'all tie, god dang it, dude. I swear to God. Oh my God, if y'all fucking tie. How about this? If y'all tie, y'all could both be in next year. Fuck it. Y'all could just, maybe we'll just need a whole nother season to determine that shit. Bunch of sons of bitches. Why couldn't, god dang it, Chris, you had it. Alright, let's get into the matchup here, man. This is it, dude. Like, we're talking, like, fuck playoffs. We're talking Super Bowl, man. We talking the fucking Super Bowl, the shit that, like, everybody goes to sleep at night just saying, God dang, I want that shit. I fucking want it in my hands. Ah! And Logan and CJ got a chance to put that shit in your hands. Woo! So CJ has got Matt Ryan, LeGarrette Blount, Jay Ajayi, Julio Jones, Willie Snead, Marty Bennett, Ty Montgomery, who dropped like fucking, what did he have last week? Dude, that guy like 30 points. 28 points last week. God dang. The Ravens defense and Dustin Hopkins versus Logan, Russell Wilson, Zeke Elliott, Devonta Freeman, Jordy Nelson, Larry Fitzgerald. Nice hands, Larry. Jimmy Graham, Michael Thomas, the Broncos defense, and Nick Novak, who, no one really gives a fuck. So, honestly, folks, I think we have ourselves a simple story of David and Goliath. Logan's been Goliath, and it has been Goliath pretty much all season. His record doesn't show it, but he really could have easily ran away with this season. He had a couple bad breaks in the beginning, and CJ's kind of been David. He was hot, cold, and when he was cold, he was really cold. He had a couple games where he got hot. Obviously, he was the last team to make it into the playoffs. It easily could have been me or Sean, or hell, even Adam was there in the freaking mix. And CJ could be at home right now, sticking his finger up his asshole just like the rest of us fucking clowns. But we have ourselves a real underdog situation. I don't think CJ has the matchups to be able to cover. Now, having said that, it really depends a lot on this Carolina Falcons matchup. It's in Carolina. I don't think that the Falcons will be able to do what they did to them earlier in the season. We're talking Julio Jones had fucking 36 points, 300 yards receiving. I will take the under. Matt Ryan in that same game had 35.5 points, 500 freaking passing yards. I'll take the under. The Panthers have a chance to get into the playoffs. They're hunting. They're scrapping around. They're scratching like crazy. They're fighting people. This shit ain't gonna go down and be no blowout like last time. I don't think that's gonna work out well for CJ. If Jay Ajayi gets the head out of his ass, we're trying Jay Ajayi's last couple. 5, 6, 8, 11, 8, 8. The dude, a little bit overrated. I know when Logan sold him, he ended up getting like 30 and then like 30 again. But he really hadn't done shit since then. And CJ doesn't have much of a fucking choice. What are you gonna play? You gonna play Darren Sproles? Are you gonna play Kenny Stills? Jerry Maclin? The fuck out of here. Logan should easily run away with this championship. And I'm talking easy peasy melon squeezy. This shit is going to be in the fucking Browns house. Logan will be our next champion. We are going to have to listen to his Jew ass fucking bitch and complain about how he doesn't get enough respect. But you know what? Gotta give him a little bit of respect. This dude had the riskiest draft. I'm telling you right now, when Logan took His team, I could not have been happier because of how shitty I thought he was going to do. I was like, this fucking dude is destined to have a cock in his ass. But Russell Wilson has not really paid off. He came good through last week, so that's clutch. But throughout the season, Russell Wilson, what are we talking about? Russell Wilson's the, I know it fucking says it, 17th ranked quarterback. Is that right? Not very good. Zeke Elliott has been a cash crop. Guy's money in the bank. Shoddy what you drank. He made a beautiful trade to get Devonta Freeman in the Broncos defense. It's very, very smart on his part. He got rid of a shitty Arian Foster and a Jay Ajayi who had a couple good games, but it wasn't enough. Logan definitely won that trade. Jordy Nelson has paid off fantastically as a draft pick. Larry Fitzgerald is the best wide receiver too you could ask for. Jimmy Graham has been kind of up and down, but he has the potential to do big things. Logan's team's looking sexy. I don't think this is even going to be close. I don't think this is even going to be close. Logan wins by 25. This shit's over before it even starts. So Logan will be the next champion. He'll have his name etched in stone on that belt. You know, he's going to be wearing that shit around. Y'all get ready for some gay shit because you know he's going to do some stupid shit. Y'all fucking know it. But you know what? He deserves it, man. Like, I would be too if I was him. Like, I'd be doing some silly ass shit. Believe that. Don't let me win that motherfucker. Y'all gonna be seeing all kinds of crazy shit like billboards. Oh, man. I'll buy a billboard in Dallas and put my fucking face on that shit. But it's been a good season, folks. I love y'all. This has been a tough season for me as a fantasy football player in this league because my team just got too hurt too quick and I could not recover. But it's been fun as your commissioner. I love y'all. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year because I guess this is my last video for the year. I might come in and scoop in and out of the freaking off season and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I might come in and just... You know what I'm talking about? I'm saying, y'all keep your eyes open for that shit. I love y'all. Give kisses to the fam. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom of my heart, from the Freemans. Y'all be safe. Best of luck, CJ and Logan. Oh, I gotta say real quick. I'm just saying last week, I went 2-0 on the predictions. So I'm saying Logan, I'm gonna keep my hot streak alive. Although I'm going for CJ. What? See y'all. Bye-bye, babies.